welcome to the Gaming Pulpit. This is your host, JD, and today we're going to be talking about Game Pass. So let's explore what Game Pass is. Game Pass is a service from Microsoft that essentially you'll be able to, for $15 a month, basically have an array of games, sort of like Netflix. Microsoft has actually promised day and date for their most prestigious and AAA titles. So we're looking at Gears of War that just was released, and that's the biggest talk right now. So it's a success supposedly, right? And I don't want to kind of like shut it down, but it is what it is. I don't know how else to say it, but Microsoft has been for the past 2 months offering, a Game Pass for $1 or $2. They've mentioned that 3 million active users were actually on, Gears of War, and that's fine. That's a win for, Microsoft, I guess, in this particular service. But you are forgetting one thing. The thing that you are forgetting is renting games, or I'm sorry, trading in games. Think about it. Most people cried. There was a huge outcry for renting games, or I'm sorry, selling their games. And now we get to a point where you're exclusively like renting a game. And one can say that, I only paid like $15 a month for it, so I don't need to trade it in. But that's money down the drain. So there's no trading in your games if you purchase it. Furthermore, you need to buy Xbox, Ultimate to even play games online if you have Game Pass. So there's a lot of stipulations when it comes to this particular service. I think, if you can't trade anything in, you can't, it's not going to be $1 or $2 forever. So that's one thing you have to, most people have to get out their head. And this whole Netflix, like this Netflix model, it's not a successful model. I don't understand why people don't understand that. This Netflix model is brought Netflix into like $30 billion in debt. $30 billion in debt for trying to actually acquire the rights to actually broadcast these shows. Not broadcast, not really broadcast, but the rights for the shows, to show them. And it's crazy that Seinfeld, right? In order for them to actually show that show, they had to spend $500 million. $500 million. Could you imagine what that would be for a game? It's a model that is not sustainable for AAA gaming. See, what Microsoft is trying to do with Gears of War is they make their money back through DLC or microtransactions. So they hope that a whole bunch of people buy it or get the service for the $15 a month, and then they'll be able to, pay their developers that money. And the thing about it is, it's not just Microsoft's first party that they have to pay, because you have to get that's overhead for them. So it's not free to do that. It's not free. So, and then you had actual third-party developers that are putting their games on there too, which is not going to be day and date. You know what I mean? And you have to pay them money to have their games on there. It's one of the reasons why the PlayStation Plus doesn't have these games. Yeah, you pay $60 a year, and in this case, it's $15 a month. But in order to keep this up, they're going to definitely have to. They're going to have to waste money. They're going to have to waste money to make this work, or you get money back through microtransactions. You're definitely not going to get it back any other fucking way. I don't think this is a successful model. You know what I mean? $15 is just not enough money to cover all of their development studios in third party. It's just not enough, and they don't have the clientele. They don't have the user base to sustain this. Even if they have it, they don't have enough compelling software to even do it. And Microsoft is definitely pushing it. It's just in too, by the way, that Microsoft is no longer going to be sharing numbers with their individual numbers with their Xbox Live service, because they know it's bad. And you can look that shit up too when you get a chance. It's not good. It's not good. So you got two options. You either got to go the cell phone route where you make these cheap ass games with just basically free almost to make. You know what I mean? Maybe the game costs like $10,000 to make, and then you have it's DLC along with it, the Fortnite route, or you're gonna microtransaction the hell out of your users, and neither of them are consumer friendly, despite what people want you to believe. It's just not a good model. You can't trade in the games once you buy it. $15 is a good amount of money. Yeah, you get a lot of games, but what happens if all the games you get is not that great? And apparently, Gears of War wasn't that great anyway, because only 3 million people played it out of the 30-40 million. And I'm not expecting 30-40 million, but that's a lot of people. Out of the 30-40 million, only 3 million people actually ended up playing it and successfully. You know what I mean? So apparently that wasn't compelling enough for people to buy it. And what they were saying, by the way, let me just take a look here. They said that Microsoft will not be sharing. Let me see here. I'm running out of time here. I don't think I'll be able to see it, but whatever. You're gonna have to search it for yourself. Either way, yeah, Microsoft won't be listing their numbers. But anyway, let me know what you think. I just want to share that little nugget with you. Let me know in the comments what you liked or disliked about the video, and if you liked it, so it would be appreciated. Hey guys, peace out.